Hey guys, this is Karta. Welcome to my channel. Today I want to show one more game and I would like to analyze along with my friend and continue the same way.
Hi guys, clear, very clear now.
Okay. Yeah. So now last time I think I showed you a game. This time I am playing a white and let's go to the game. This time I am playing with a very high rated opponent and I want to show if we play properly we can beat high rated players.
This is a failed game, right?
No, this is a won game, but even from a winning game we can learn more. Many times we feel if we win we played a perfect game, but that may not be the case. There is scope to learn even from a winning game.
Yeah, we'll go into the game.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so I started with d4, nf6, bishop f4, e6. This is all opening standard moves, and he played c5, the first attack, and I told you, right, we shouldn't take it unless there is an advantage for us.
Yeah, yes, I remember.
Yeah, so I didn't took it. I was just developing. So now I am ready to develop. Okay. nc6, c3. He took it. You are seeing even though he's high rated, he took it.
Maybe he's having some plan behind that.
Yeah. So when he's taking, I'm okay because I took back with the e pawn. So there is difference, right? So let's say if I took it, okay, before I took it. Let's okay. It's not in analysis mode. Okay, we'll go there. Let's say if I took it, then he'll took back with the bishop. That means he's developing.
Yes, he's one of his pieces coming out.
Yeah. Instead now like he took it, but his development is not done, and he cannot come to this square or here anywhere because my bishop is also seeing, right? So that's the advantage. If you so you should wait for the opponent to take. Okay. Yeah. Then he played d5, bishop. Okay, I can take it, but if I take, he will develop the queen.
Yes.
Instead I played backward move. So now if he takes, I can take it with the pawn and this rook becomes active.
So you coming back is a good step, I think, right?
Yeah, it's a good step. Why? Because if you see there are only two pawns here. So if he castles long, there is no pawn protection. So he has to castle short.
Yes.
So when he's castling short, I know like okay, he's castling short. So if I took back with a pawn, this rook can play a vital role, and this bishop is seeing this pawn. So there will be I can easily launch an attack.
Yeah, you can target that side easily.
Yeah. That's why I just moved it back. Even though it's a simple looking move, it has a lot of meaning in it. Okay. Yeah. That's why I retreated. He castled short. I just developed my pieces. Okay, he's thinking like I might castle in the long side, so he's trying to expand so that I will be waiting. I moved my rook. Okay, this is not a good move yet. Why? I will show you. He developed this rook again, not allowing me to castle. I should have just castled, then I should have played this. So my intention behind this was to develop my queen and have an attack because the king is already castled.
Yeah, seems like you only gave a space for him.
Yeah. So it's one move, but I should have just castled before moving back.
Yes.
Okay, I developed. Then he's coming. So now if you see, whenever a rook is kept opposite to your queen, you should be very careful. Now let's say if he takes this pawn, I cannot take back because my queen will be lost. Okay, so that is something which we need, everyone needs to be taken care. Okay, then I moved my bishop. See, he came here. I cannot take back because this pawn is pinned, a relative pin.
Oh, so this is a good example. I got that now.
Yeah.
So
this pawn is in a relative pin. Okay, I just moved back my queen. So there is a check. I took it. He took it. Again, I cannot castle. That's why we should castle and then do the plans. I moved by knight. Okay, so he moved his bishop to this. Instead of retreating in this same diagonal, he moved back, came to the king side. Probably this is one of the wrong move. Why? Because if you see in my last game, the opponent didn't allow me to castle.
yeah, he kept it tight for you.
Right. Yeah. But now he just released the tension. I am now able to castle.
Yes.
Yeah. So I castled. I was very happy. Okay, he moved the pawn. Then I moved it. Okay. Okay, he moved the knight. Okay. So here he's attacking my knight and also this bishop. So if I take with the pawn, he will again take it back. I will lose a pawn. So when so here I should not allow him to take. If he takes, then there is an advantage for him. So we should not give that.
So wait. We have to wait.
No, we shouldn't wait. If I wait, he will take it, right? He will take, and then if I take back with the pawn, then he will take with the queen. So I will lose two pieces with only one piece.
Okay, so you have to move back. You have to go away from there.
Yeah, but if I go away, he will take, right? Then it is free. If I go here, he will take.
I mean, at least escape from there.
Yes, escape or
Attack.
or just equal. So if I just take back, he takes back, then it's equal, right?
Okay, so if you have no chance, then trying to balance it.
Right. So what is the best way to do it? That's how we should take a decision.
Yeah,
take a decision like when to, because he is now attacking my knight, my bishop with three pieces. Okay. So I just took it. So
good.
yeah, that's why I took it. Okay. Then he took back. Now I took this. I simplified the position. Why I took is because this knight is this knight is in a good outpost. Of course, it can be kicked with this pawn, but other than that, this bishop can never attack this knight if it is in light square and this is in dark square. So the only opponent can be this opponent's knight. So I just took it, and if you see, this knight came from here and all that. So my knight just one move, so it's good to exchange. I took it. He moved it. I don't want to allow another pawn move. Then I have to take it or move it ahead. Then there will be a lot of weakness. So I just blocked it.
Okay.
Yeah. He moved it. This knight. So this move is a good move. Why? Because what I am trying to do is, my next plan is to go here to keep a check and take this, and if he takes back, then I can take back with the queen. So I'll get two pieces for the knight. That was my plan. So now what he will do?
He'll make his bishop move.
Okay, where will he go? Can he go here?
No, back to the white.
Here? Yeah, but still I can go with the check and my knight is in a good place, right? Yeah. So what he did, he thought is like this knight can be more dangerous in any of these places. So he just took it. Okay. then I took back. So till now things are very equal. There is no like he has 6, 7, 8. I have the same 6, 7, 8 pawns. Okay, almost all are equal. Same. There are 2 rooks and a queen, 2 rooks and a queen. Yeah. So now here the important thing to do is we should keep our pieces more active. So whoever keeps their pieces more active, only they will win the game.
So seems like both are equal now.
Both are equal, right? So we should try to create weakness, and we should keep our pieces more active than the opponent. So that is the target. So now what I did, you see. Okay, so he just moved the king. I moved it opposite to the queen. Okay, so now if I just say if I pushed it, if he takes it, if I take back, then if he takes, then I can take the queen.
Yes.
So I can break his pawn structure. Okay, that's why I was moving this. Okay, then he just kept up away. So whenever your rook comes opposite to the queen, you should be very cautious, even though there are other pieces in between. Okay, now this is not allowed. If I move it, he can take it. Got it? Yeah, but there is a catch. So now if you see this square, it is not, there is no pawn which you can offend this one.
So
it's an outpost.
Oh, okay, something kind of hole.
Yeah, it's a hole. Very good. That's a very good term. Yeah. So it's better to keep your pieces on a hole. They will be more active. So I went for that. So now this rook, nobody can disturb it. Okay. And the only thing which can disturb is this pawn move. Okay. If this pawn moves, by that time I can bring all my pieces in this line. So if this pawn moves, I can attack this. So that's where this is the weakness. Okay. Yeah. Let's move on. So he moved this rook. Okay. And then I moved here. So my plan was to go here because there is weakness here and here. In order to avoid that, he moved this queen. So he's going back, because he is now in a defensive place. Still I went, because he has to protect this, right? So in order to protect that, he has to go. So he is going all the passive moves. So if you see, they are in the home squares, the rooks. But my rook is already active, my queen is active. This rook is also is playing as a defensive right now, but it can also come into the game. Okay, so I moved it. So he wants to, because as long as the queen is here, this queen is job is to protect this. It cannot come into the game. Okay, so I just moved back. But if you see, previously also my queen was here, but this rook was somewhere here active. But now it is more passive. From here, what it will do? Right? My rooks are more active, if you see.
It's kind of stuck there. It has no moves.
Right.
I mean, no use of any moves. Like
now I can say like he's one rook down. You're getting? That's why if position is equal, you should play more actively. You should try to keep your pieces more active and create weakness in the opponent. He moved the queen because now my queen is on. He wants to activate the queen. Yeah. Okay. He's attacking my pawn. I just defended it. Then he moved back. He took it, I took. He wants to come over here, and these two are there, right? So he can just come and give a checkmate over here. So I shouldn't allow that. So I just moved my queen to stop it. He moved this. So now the pawn push. Okay. So either way, if he takes, he's lost. let's calculate. Let's say if he takes with this, if I take with this, then it's a check.
Yes.
Then he has to move, then I can take another pawn. Okay, that's the weakness. Let's say if he takes with this, then I will take with this, and again he cannot take with either of the pawns. Then I can take back.
Yes.
So all his pawns are going to break. Only one pawn will be there. That's why this pawn move is very good here. Okay.
The pawn in that position seems like very strong.
Yeah. So now let's see. Now he's afraid because this rook is not doing anything here.
Sitting idle.
He has to come back for the defense because all my three major pieces and the 4. This pawn is again a piece which is actually causing a lot of damage here. Okay. So he's trying to bring back.
Yeah.
Now you are getting he's 3 moves behind.
Yes.
If this rook is over here, maybe he has a chance to defend. Okay. I took it. So now these two are, no pawn is protecting. It is protected by king or a queen.
Yes.
Okay. Now the simple move. Okay. I just moved the pawn. So now this square is like white's control. So he's trying to bring back.
So I guess your next move will
so
be.
What I did is tell what is your.
You'll place your rook
here.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good move. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good move.
Yeah, that position is under your control, right?
Yeah. So we should make use of the outpost. That is right.
Yes.
I think in the later analysis I'll show, the computer will show to give that move only. Okay. Yeah. So now if you see this pawn, I'm attacking and it is being defended. So that's a weakness, right? I just moved it over here. So I'm trying to attack. And later if I bring this, then 3 pieces will attack.
Yes.
Okay. So he defended. Now I came. So now 3 pieces are attacking. Okay. Now he brought the. Then I took it. Okay. So here another thing. So so the way to take is also important. So let's say okay, I took it, and he took back with the knight with the rook. So from which you will take, either with the rook or with the queen?
I will take with the rook.
With the rook. Okay. Let's say if you take back with the rook, then he'll come here, and this rook is pinned because there is no protector here, right?
Our white rook is being protected by our queen, right?
Okay, I'll show you. Let's say if you take back. Okay, where is this analysis mode? Let's go to the analysis mode. Okay, so you are saying you will take back with the rook. Then he'll just come here. Then what happens? Okay. Yeah. So then like this is pinned, right?
No.
Yeah, now this is pinned. More or less it's like pinned.
Oh yeah, to queen,
if I
yes.
just move it, then your queen will be lost.
Yes, that's
but
correct.
Here there is a move which will save, like you can just take check, and if it takes you can take back.
Yeah, it will be a mutual, yeah.
No, that's a good move, but in general you shouldn't go into a pin. I am 100% sure you didn't calculate this move.
I didn't calculate that move, but instead of taking with a queen, I thought I'll take with a lesser piece rook.
Yeah, that is not right. That's the reason he was coming all the way here. Because if you take back, he will come. Now if you move this, the queen is under attack. So you should be very careful. But however, here there is a good move to come to unpin it. But generally, you shouldn't go into a pin.
All the time, we may not have that move.
Yeah, right. So we should be very cautious. Okay, yeah. So here, that's why after he takes, I took with the queen. Okay, then he took it, I took it. Now it is attacking, so he's defending it. Then I came. So this I am attacking this, which is weakness.
Yeah.
Okay. So now if you see, things are like with one rook. So if he is still like this passive, he will be losing the game. So he, because he is a more strong player, he came to try to be active. So he wants to give a check and take my pawns. I don't want to allow. I just moved it so that he cannot come into the territory. Check. I moved it. Okay, the analysis part. Let me just remove. Okay. Then he took. He again kept check. I just moved back. Okay. So let's go to the game, not to the analysis. Okay. Yeah. Then I took the pawn. He took the pawn. Other pawns. Then I was pushing the passed pawns. Yeah. I took the pawn, so if he takes, then I'll get the queen. Okay. He went back. I kept a check so that this pawn is also protected. Here he resigned because there is no scope for him to come back. Okay. So this is the game. However, I just want to show one move which I want to learn from this game, and that move is yeah, this one. Okay. Yeah. So here I took it, right? Yeah. So here when I did the analysis with the computer, what I came to know is this is the best move. I was not understanding why this move is best. Okay. Let me give you the reason behind it. So it has two weak pawns, and I was focusing like this was the more weak pawn, but this is the most weakest pawn in his territory.
Yeah, we have been only seeing one, right?
Yeah. Why it is more weakest than this? Because it is only protected with king.
King, and it is in this corner, yeah. And
another. See, the rook cannot come here to protect it.
Yes.
Only the queen can come, but queen cannot come here because my rook is there. He can only come here.
It may take 2-3 steps for him.
Yeah, but if only with the queen he can protect this.
Yes.
So this is the most weakest pawn in his territory. That part I missed it. So for that reason, computer is suggesting this, because you want to go here, then go here, then attack. So now the rook and the queen attacks, then you can just take and 3 attackers. That's the line which computer is showing. Like, let's say if I go here, and he will come back. So instead of taking on this, he'll come, then go back. Now what will he do? He can defend, right?
Yeah.
You can just take it, so that this has to go away.
Okay.
Because otherwise queen is gone, right? So if it moves, this is checkmate. So there is no escape.
Yeah, this is.
And instead of going into that pawn and game and all that, this is the easy win. You are getting?
Yeah, this is much better.
This is more
strong. Interesting move.
Yeah, this is the strongest move. But I went like, because 3 are there, I thought this is the weakness, took it, and I simplified, right? So hardly I was like leading by small amount.
Playing safe.
Yeah. No, I mean, we should see which is the weakest point and we should target that. So if we see like this is the most weakest square, because it is only protected by the king and only queen can come, but we have 3-4 pieces, then I will know like this is the move. So this is the learning from the winning game.
Interesting.
Yeah?
Very interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, the analysis part is interesting for me.
Yeah, if you analyze, then only you will know. Yeah. So see, now if you see, I was thinking like I played a perfect game, but
No.
now you see, right? And if there is one small mistake, he would have won. So till the last move, you should be very careful. And if you play strongly, you can with all the guidelines, you can easily win, even with a very strong player. Like 1944 he was, so almost 200 difference. That's it. Any other questions?
No, I have learned few more points in this game, and hoping to implement this in another analysis game and look into more. I mean, look into the pieces more concentrated. So we'll meet in another game video.
Yeah, sure, definitely.
Implementing all these points, hopefully.
Yeah. So when we discuss, today the check part and taking and the exchange parts which we learned from the previous video, I was trying to implement in the game. And one takeout from this game is, if pieces are equal, I want you to improve your pieces to be more active. That's where you can win the game. It doesn't matter on the rating part, but whose pieces are more active makes the difference. All right, I think that's it from my side. Thank you for listening, and do subscribe to my channel to encourage, and thank you all. Have a good day. Bye bye.
Yeah, let's meet in another video. Bye bye.